start then, shall we, with Mexico against Poland, Sebi? Give us your takeaways from this one, because Luis Miguel Echegaray was pretty high on Mexico, despite what we've seen from them in recent games. He thought they could bring something to this one. I suppose the big talking point, as usual, is Memo Ochoa.
Yeah, and that big save on Robert Lewandowski. I think there was a lot of fair negativity and pessimism around this Mexican team coming into this game and into this tournament. So I think I was shocked that they were able to handle the game as well as they did, especially with Robert Lewandowski. It's not just the penalty miss for him. He had one touch in the Mexican area in the whole first half of that game. Mexico really limited kind of any dangerous opportunities that he could get himself into. And then, yeah, it kind of comes down to that epic moment. It's captain versus captain. Mr. Chip, who's our great stats guy at ESPN, says that's the first time one captain has saved another captain's penalty ever in World Cup history. And for Memo Ochoa to do it against Robert Lewandowski, you're saying, one, it's Lewandowski. He usually doesn't miss from the penalty spot. But if there's two weaknesses in Memo's game. One, he doesn't really like to come out, right? He's a shot stopper. He's not an aerially dominant goalie. The other thing that he's not really known for is penalty saves. I mean, that's not a strong suit of his. So for him to come up in this moment, and specifically in that matchup and in that area, the penalty shot was really, really a magical moment. And it's the third straight World Cup he's done it. You know, there have been greater Mexican players. Like I always think Hugo Sanchez, Rafa Marquez at club level, much better. But if you ask like kind of the casual World Cup fan to just pick a Mexican player out of a hat, I think at this point they're probably picking Memo, and that's fair.
100% Sebi Salazar. Sad Memo. A ridiculous save from your point of one of the greatest in Robert Lewandowski. Listen, a few things that Sebi said that are important to remember. Most of the time, because obviously half of my work is with ESPN Deportes and stuff, and when we talk about Mexico, most of the time the glass is half empty, right? But today, I think we need to look at the positives. Look at the statistical positives of this Mexican team and what they did against Poland. They had more shots, more on target, more possession, and obviously this is an asterisk of a criticism because I really think this is where somebody like Diego Lainez or even Santiago Jimenez could have helped. They didn't have anybody off the bench that really could have just penetrated more, because that's the Polish game. They're reactive. They like to wait for you and then try and hate you, right? Obviously, the Memo Ochoa save was fantastic. I don't even think it was a penalty, but that's for another day. I think that Mexico should take away the fact that they got a point of a rival that is very experienced in the World Cup, and they can hurt you out of nothing. I think that Mexico should build from this. Having said that, this group, K, is insanity. Now that Saudi Arabia has beaten Argentina, I really don't know what's going to happen, but build from this point, Mexico, because it's something to build from, because a loss obviously would have been detrimental.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.